Guys, welcome to another episode with Austin Hellickson. Most real estate agents join teams because they think it will help them grow. There's more leads, there's more support, there's more opportunity, but that's not usually the reality. Reality is a lot of teams fail their agents. Not necessarily because the leaders are bad people, but because the structure of their team is broken. They overpromise, underdeliver, don't have the right systems in place. And what agents should really look for when they grow their business is a fixed teams that actually help them be able to grow their business in the long run. Because the wrong team at the end of the day, it's gonna stall your career. That said, if you're brand new, joining a team can really help accelerate your career. You can learn about 5 years worth of things in your first 6 months. But the first reason most teams fail their agents is simple. They're selling the dream. They never built the actual infrastructure that they need in place. Many teams promise leads. Many teams promise everything that you need in order to be successful. They promise the mentorship. They promise support. But in the actual reality, when you join, you realize something quickly, that you're not getting what you went for. You're not getting all those resources that you were hoping for at the end of the day. There's no systems. There's not a clear process. And the things that you want at the end of the day aren't there. The back-end support, that's a huge one. You gotta make sure you have that back-end support so you as an agent can flourish. Usually speaking, most teams are just a group of agents working under the same logo. It's not a real team when you think about it that way. A real team has structure. A real team has those systems that you are looking for at the end of the day. A real team moves from the agent. If joining a team does not make your job easier, it's not a team. The second biggest reason is teams fail because they focus on recruiting but not production. Some teams are obsessed with growing just the headcount, more agents, more people, more numbers, but per agent production stays low. Not because people are being coached and nobody's being pushed to improve. A real team should make you as the agent better scripts, better follow-up, better appointments, and actual better results. If you are the same agent 2 years after joining a team, that team's failed you. The third biggest reason why agents is they don't realize too many teams, give agents more work and not less. Agents join a team expecting leverage, but instead they're still doing everything. The marketing, the transaction coordination, the scheduling, the admin work, the database work, the listing prep. All of these things are things that have to get done, but the agents are supposed to do them. The follow-up systems, the technology management. And on top of all this, you're still expected to prospect every single day. That model burns agents out. My agents have gotten burnt out in the past because the agent becomes the salesperson, the assistant, the marketer, the operations department, all in one. That's not leverage, that's overload to every single agent. The fourth problem is the lack of standards. Some teams will let anyone stay forever. No expectations, no performance standards, no accountability, not in culture. At first that might feel comfortable, but it's actually dangerous because high performers grow around other high performers. They want the standards of growth, creates momentum. The standards create results. If a team has no expectations, it is not designed for growth. It's designed for comfort, and comfort kills production. So what should agents actually look for in a team? 3 things: real systems, real support, and real standards. You should be able to clearly see what the team removes from your plate. You should clearly understand how the team helps you increase your production. And if you should know exactly what expectations exist for your performance. A real team makes the agent's job simpler, not harder. A real team gives agents leverage, not just branding. At the end of the day, your environment determines your growth. If you're surrounded by systems, support, and accountability, your production will rise. If you're surrounded by chaos and no structure, your business will stall. Choosing the right environment is one of the best decisions an agent will make. And unfortunately, most agents do not realize the difference until years later. So if you're an agent watching this, ask yourself a simple question. Is the environment you are in helping you grow, or is it keeping you busy? Those are 2 very different things. And the difference will determine the outcomes and the things you can accomplish. That said, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Drop a comment in the chat of what your thoughts are about teams. Hit the subscribe button, and hopefully see you on the next episode.